Favorite on-set snack?
Oh, I would say any kind of fruity gummy snack
Oh my
or
God.
like Cheez-Its.
You talking to a dental hygienist here. You
Oops.
No.
Here we go.
Money, money, making crap for money.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Chit-Chat with JNeaira. I'm your host, JNeaira, and today's episode is about faith, consistency, and momentum. Now, today's guest is proof that when preparation meets timing, things start to align. He's an actor whose dedication to his craft is translating into real momentum, including a recent role in Power Force series. His journey speaks to patience, faith, and staying the course even when the results take time to show up. I'm excited to sit down with actor James Adam Lim to talk about the road that led him here and what's next. What's going on, James? How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Doing well. Thank you for coming to join us today. I'm sure people want to hear all about your story, and I'm super excited to give that to them.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's take it back to the beginning. So
Sure.
when did acting become real for you?
Real for me. Good question. I think probably when I booked my first role on a film.
Okay.
That was like in 2010. So
Oh, so you've been doing this for a while.
a while. Yeah.
Wow.
I guess not including the years that I quit. 12 years.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's been a while. It's been a journey.
What made you want to be an actor, get into acting?
This is interesting. I think my sophomore year of college, I was at Baylor. I was in nursing school there.
Okay.
And I had two roommates, and they're theater majors.
Okay.
And I went to the show and stuff, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool, you know. And then,
Yeah.
but they had said, I think I can't even remember. It was something like, yeah, but you couldn't do anything like this. And I was like, excuse me.
Okay.
So
that had a little fire.
it was like a
Like,
little
challenge
challenge,
me,
right?
yeah.
And so I was like, well, you know, I mean, I didn't think anything of it at the time, but then over the, I think it was a summer break or winter break. It was one or the other. I had done some short film or something for my church group, and then I was like, I didn't think anything of it at the time, but people were like, dude, you're actually really good at this. And I was like, oh, really? And I was like, okay. But then I guess because I was young at the time, so I was like 21.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah.
School's always going to be there.
Right.
So I dropped out of college and sold all the stuff, all the books, and I had like $2,000 and I moved to LA.
Oh wow, well, that's a big jump from nursing school to actor. Okay,
Yeah.
let's
You're young, you're stupid, you take some risks.
So that really puts in perspective that acting wasn't always the plan, but it's kind of something that just kind of fell.
Yes,
Just kind
it
of
definitely fell in my lap.
Okay. Did you ever think about quitting acting?
Yes.
When you first got in? What was that moment that made you say, I don't know about this?
So I was probably 5 years in, and I was still in LA, and then I was just going through it.
Yeah.
It was just so many close calls, and I was always it was me and the other person, and then the other person would always book
Oh
it.
my God, yeah.
So it was consistently, over 2-3 years, it was like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I'm just not meant to do this. Maybe this is a sign from God. And then also I had a terrible breakup, and so I was just mentally just a mess.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm out, I'm done.
Yeah, you're
so I
done.
moved back home to Texas, and I was back home for about 4 years, and then I finished college.
Okay.
Because my parents were like, do something.
Going back to school, yeah, you're like,
do something.
figure it out.
I was like, okay.
Did you finish up there nursing?
No, I ended up going to, so I was trying to go into TWU's, Texas Women's, their nursing program.
Okay.
And then I didn't get into that one, even though I scored a perfect score on their entry test. But it was also because they prioritized people who actually did their undergrad at TWU.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, let me just go to UT Dallas. And so I went to UT Dallas and I graduated with a general. Yeah.
Hey, we got it done.
Yeah.
Parents are happy. You did something.
They are happy.
So what kept you going? So you quit, and then it was something must have gained your interest back, and you was like, let me redo this. Okay.
Yeah, it was just in my gut, I was just like, because I ended up graduating, and then I got a job at this tech company.
Okay.
And then I was doing software QA engineering, quality assurance. So I was testing devices.
Yeah.
And it did that for 4 years, and I was just miserable. And I constantly would see my friends and stuff booking, because I still keep in contact.
Contact with them, yeah.
And I would see in the trades, in Deadline and stuff. And I was like, I know that person. I used to audition with this person all the time, but they're starting to book big stuff. And I'm I was jealous, I was like, oh my God, that's what I mean. And then so that gut feeling was it never left. And so I was like, you know what? Because of the pandemic, you could just do self-tapes and stuff now.
Yeah.
So I didn't even have to be in LA.
Right.
And so I was on, you remember Clubhouse? That was
Yes,
like-
yes. Oh my God, that was a big
Yeah,
thing.
so during the pandemic, like I was on Clubhouse and I was thinking about possibly getting representation.
Okay.
And then so I had like raised my hand and then
Yeah.
I was like talking to, like in a room of like agents and managers.
Okay.
And from there, like after I asked like, hey, how do I get back in? Like I have like this credits, and then like two of them immediately like DM'd me, was like, give me a call.
Yeah,
And I was like,
that's
okay.
good.
And so after I took some meetings, it was
Like
assigned
that.
somebody.
Like that. I love that. Okay, so did you take any acting classes?
I did.
You did. How was that?
It was good. I mean, the first class, it was kind of like, it was like a mix of like all the different types of techniques.
Okay.
And so it was kind of all over the place, but it gave me somewhat of a foundation.
Okay.
And then I ended up going to Playhouse West, which is a pretty popular one.
Yeah.
It's the Meisner technique, and so it's all about like, repetition and listening. And
Yeah.
so that gave me an even better foundation, and then I'm actually still doing Playhouse West. Because they opened one in Dallas.
Yeah.
And so I go there. I've been going there since last, I want to say July.
July. Okay.
Mhm.
That's sweet. All right. So let's talk Power Force for a second.
Oh man, okay.
How did the role even come about? How did that land on your emails and was like,
Got
let's
lucky.
do it?
This casting office in Chicago, I had auditioned for like a decent amount of times. Like
Yeah.
they kept bringing me in for Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, and I was always like getting really close. But like that's always a good sign when you get called in multiple times. They keep
Yeah.
bringing you back, keep bringing you back. That means
Yeah.
that they like you.
They
and
like you, yeah,
You have
yeah.
a decent relationship with them. So I think randomly January of 2024.
Mhm.
I got an audition for Power Book 4 Force, and then I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, what it was.
Because I never watched the Power series, because I
Yeah.
never had cable in my
Yeah,
entire life. And so I
yeah.
was just like, okay, let me see what this is.
Right.
And so I kind of did a little bit of catching up on
Mhm.
YouTube. And I was like, oh, this is fun.
That's
this is like
fun.
Grand Theft Auto 5, but like live action.
It literally.
So I was like, all right, let me prepare for this. And honestly, the role was so vague. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was called Mr. Jones at the time.
Okay.
It was Mr. Jones and like any ethnicity, 30s to 50s.
Yeah.
So that's a huge like.
That's a big, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
huge like age range and like ethnicity and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, they're probably auditioning hundreds of people.
Right,
It's
right,
like,
right.
there's no way I'm
Gonna get this one?
Yeah. So I was like, well, whatever. Let's just do our best and hope for the best. And
Yeah.
I turned in an audition that I liked, and yeah.
How was that callback?
Well, there was no callback.
No
for
callback,
that.
okay.
There was no callback. It was because usually nowadays they rarely do callbacks.
Okay.
For like even series regulars.
Okay.
And so I just got a call from my agent when I was at work, like in the morning, and I knew it was going to be big, possibly because my agent at least does
Yeah.
not call me
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
like she has news for me.
News for you. Okay.
And so I went into like one of those tiny little rooms that we had, because like there's like meeting rooms all over the building.
Okay.
And so I went to the little tiny room, and she was like, hey, are you sitting? I was like, no, tell me. And then she was like, you booked it. And so like, obviously I was just like,
Nice. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Now remind everybody what the character's name was in Force.
yeah, so his name is T. Chen Chan.
Yes, he
Yes.
was Ortega's lawyer.
Ortega's, yeah, cartel lawyer.
Yeah.
I usually book like bad guy roles, so I was like, you know what, this is right up my alley.
Yeah.
So it was fun. It was fun.
Okay, so how was your first day on the set? How was that experience?
Honestly, I was just so happy because, don't get me wrong, I was super nervous.
Yeah.
Because like this was my first like decently big role.
Right.
Like it was my first guest star. It was recurring, and then I
Yeah,
was
you
just
were in
like
a couple
so
episodes.
super blessed, you know. So
Yeah.
I was excited to be there, but I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
But then, so Gary Lennon, the showrunner, he executive produced like the original, and he came up to me. I didn't even know who he was because I didn't know what he looked like. He was
Yeah.
like, hey, Gary Lennon, I'm the showrunner. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Thank
I was
you.
like, thank you so much. It's like, I mean, honestly, like at that point, I was so discouraged too, because this is like I started in 2020 and then now it's 2024.
Yeah.
And I booked like small roles here and there, like on shows, but it wasn't anything big. So I was kind of getting like beat down and tired again.
Yeah.
And then he gave me that opportunity. So I was like, you recharged my
Yeah,
career. Like, I'm
seriously.
like so grateful. And then we sat down and had like a 5-10 minute conversation.
Okay.
And he was just really hyping me up. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you turned in like this amazing, like, we thought you were on a Sean and Ryan show. That's what
Yeah,
he
yeah.
straight up told me. He was like, To be honest, we didn't even know we were going to get you because
Right.
I swear all of us collectively thought that you were probably on a Shonda Rhimes show. There was going to be some kind of scheduling conflict or something, and we couldn't get you. And I was like, no.
No, thank you.
I was available, and so they were very welcoming. That's the
Okay.
biggest difference, I think, because when I used to do like co-stars, you're like a one-day day player. You know, you go in, you shoot, and then you're done.
You're done. Okay.
And so there's no time to really like become friends with anyone.
Talk, yeah.
This time, because I'm there for like almost the entirety of the season.
The season, yeah.
They really welcomed me. They're just like, you know, my name is this, my name is that. Blah, blah. Do you need anything? They're super, just not catered to me, but
It was a good feeling.
yeah,
They treated you
you
good.
feel welcome. Yeah.
That's awesome. So what would you say surprised you the most, like during this whole experience?
Surprised me the most?
Did you meet anybody that you were looking to meet after you did your research, or like what stuck out?
That I didn't get to meet Joseph
Sephora, I know, right?
I was like, I didn't have any scenes with this. I was like, dude, I want to freaking, you know, like have like scenes with Tommy.
Yeah,
that
such
didn't
an
happen
actor.
though. But everybody was, I mean, like Lily Simmons, my gosh.
Yeah.
She plays Claudia.
Yeah.
She's so talented.
Yeah.
Like we had so many, like the scenes that we had, there was 2 of them, but like, it felt so like usually when you're like acting, it's like you're supposed to, you know, do your thing and like you actually do like kind of feel like you're in there, but there's like a suspense of reality there that's still there. So you're kind of sometimes taken out because there's so many people on set and all this stuff. But because of her like energy and how intense she was, I forgot about all
everything.
It was like, this is a real thing we're doing. You know?
Let's get to
And
it.
so I was really surprised by that, I think.
Okay.
How dedicated and talented the talent was.
The talent was there. I'm glad to know she's a good person outside of the thing, because I got
she's super nice.
beef with Claudia.
Well, she was coming to her, right?
All right, so people see so much success, but not the work, so I'm glad you were able to share that part with us. Hardest part of acting people don't talk about.
Oh man. No, but people don't talk about. I think people see the success, right?
Yep.
They see that, you know, you book something and, you know, that's great and all, but like that's like maybe 5% of what's actually going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Everything else is just the grind.
Yeah.
And like the rejection, the instability. In my case, a lot of times it was like balancing your career with like relationships too, you know, because it's hard to be an actor and try to have a stable relationship.
Exactly.
Because it's like you're not bringing in money consistently.
Right.
When it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
When it's bad, it's bad.
It's bad.
So people only see like, oh, you're on a show, you must be doing great. It's like, oh, it's like this.
It's a roller coaster.
Right.
I hear that a lot. I watch a lot of interviews, and you know, people say that a lot. Like when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. Like and people, the regular population, they watch TV and they, like you said, they think like, oh, they on TV, they got money, they got this, they got that. But it's you got to stay booked too.
Exactly.
So that's cool. So as far as the rejection goes, how did you handle rejection? Because I know it could be like mentally draining when you keep getting rejection stuff.
Well, I think because after 12 years of doing this, I think I'm so used to the rejection now. Like it doesn't really faze me anymore.
Okay.
It's more when I really want the role,
Yeah.
and it's like it takes me like 2-3 days, maybe even like 4, to like kind of like finally forget about it.
Yeah.
But now it's more like, you know, I'm just like grateful. I'm just like, yo, glory to God.
Yeah.
I even got the audition, because that's a major win. People don't think that it is, but like, that's a major win, because if you think about it, there's one role, probably thousands of people, their agents, submit them, and they only bring in maybe 100 people to audition.
And that's still a lot.
That's still a lot. And then one person gets it. So just even getting an audition is such a win. So yeah, when I get an audition, it's just like, thank you, God.
Yeah,
and then it's like, I'm gonna do my best, I'll glory to you, and then that's when I don't even feel too much pressure.
Yeah.
Because if you rely too much on yourself and you're like, I gotta do this, you know, I really want this, that's so palpable to even through the camera, because the camera picks up everything. So
Right.
you want it so bad, they smell that desperation.
Yeah.
And so you gotta have like a good head on your shoulders and just be able to let things go. And just surrender. You know?
Let go, let God.
Yes,
Get it done if it's meant to be.
exactly.
Did you or do you ever experience imposter syndrome?
You know, I used to.
Okay.
I used to, because it's like, I don't even want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was about to say it.
I feel like we all have at some point when it comes
Yeah,
to
of course,
it.
because it's like, you know, you put a decent amount of work into something, and then you actually do end up getting it, and then you start meeting these people that you look up to, and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
But then I think because of all the years that I've done this now, it's and I think the last 5 years I've really like honed in and focused on acting and this career, that it is going to be like a lifelong thing. Then I've accepted that.
Yeah.
That now, because I work so hard at it, when I do book something, it's like, no, this was my time, I deserve it.
Yeah.
You know, your mindset shifts a little bit when you know that like you've worked your butt off.
I feel like that's so important too. Like that mindset shift is what's actually going to take you out of that
Definitely.
imposter syndrome, because
Yes.
you'll drown in it.
Yeah.
How do you stay confident in between roles? So class.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta like bite the bullet, not have an ego.
Yeah.
Because when you get to a certain point, everybody's good.
Yeah.
Like when you're only auditioning for like guest stars, recurring guest stars, and series regulars, everybody's good. Because you don't even get those auditions unless like you have a great tape, you have on-set experience, you book things. So in order to like continue to stay fresh and stay like good, I suggest being in class. And that's what I do. I just stay in class. I stay humble. I'm not the best, blah blah blah. Just be the best that I can possibly be. And just practice.
So do you take classes locally here in Dallas? Or
I
do you
do.
do like virtual? Like
I used to do virtual, but that's also because I didn't know that Playhouse West had a Dallas location.
Okay.
And so they opened one up, last year or 2 years ago, year and a half, 2 years ago.
Nice.
And so once I found that out, I was like, oh, this is like
perfect.
my technique. So I'm gonna go there, and I love everybody. It's so good.
That's awesome. All right, so what's next? What roles are you manifesting? What do you want to see yourself playing, doing?
Well, I'm writing right now, so I'm writing a lot because I'm also thinking that I can't wait anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that like I can write, and so I was like, you know what? Let me use this, gift from God too, that writing, and I'm just like, what do I want to play? And I'm so used to playing like. I don't even want to say the bad guy, because a character doesn't think that they're bad. Right? They're just going with what they're doing. Yeah, so like I'm not tired of those kinds of rules, but I just want some more depth.
Okay,
so
expand a little bit,
I want to play more characters that have like a redemption arc to them. Like maybe they start off kind of bad or doing the wrong things, but then they climb out of it.
Okay.
And there's a different side to them.
Right.
So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that happens, but also I'm writing my own character that's like that. So
yeah, okay, I was gonna say that's where you will probably get your inspiration from, was characters that you desire to be. Okay, genres you want to explore?
Genres. You know what? I did a show last year, 2025. It's called Loot. It's on Apple TV Plus. It's a comedy, and I did an episode of that, and then I hadn't done comedy for over 10 years, because the last thing I booked on that was comedy was the Mindy Project, and I forgot how fun those sets are. Yeah. And so when I shot this in February, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. And then after seeing it, because when it aired, I was just like, oh, I can kind of do this, So I was like, I do want to do more comedy.
Okay, I can see that. Like, talking to you and your personality.
Yeah,
like,
people just...
it get bubbly, it get fun.
Right.
But, like, your character, of course, was so serious. So, like, talking to you now, I would never think you were the same person that played because he was strict. Like, my client needs to take it so long. Yeah. No, I mean, people are kind of like, dude, you're, like, not who you normally play. Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's why you're actor,
right?
That's
why you're a good actor. Love it. Right. All right, how has Power Force changed your outlook on future work and things like that?
I think I'm more grounded in my approach and how I am on set. I also think that I am just... I'm just more chill. It's like, this is proven that I can do this. Right. And now I'm just like, well, whatever comes next. Let's do it.
A little bit of reassurance.
Right,
it is. Do you justice, seriously. Do you have a dream co-star?
Dream co-star? I'm going to say Michael Fassbender. I love his work.
Yeah.
Have you seen JNeaira or Shane?
I haven't. Gotta go watch it.
He's incredible.
Add to the list.
Yeah, I know he's doing like all those Marvel movies and stuff, and but he's just his acting's incredible.
Amazing. Love it. Any advice you would give to an aspiring actress? So much.
A lot. Be good with your money. make sure you take some personal finance class, or ask questions,
Yeah.
with your family and all that about how to make sure you set yourself up. So when there's like a lull in your career, then it's like you're okay.
Yeah.
I would say that, and then I would say get into class. Because a lot of people want to get into this industry thinking that like, oh, cameras, red carpets, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that is so small, like
Right.
in terms of like what you're actually doing, and you'll figure out if you even like it.
Okay.
Because how are you gonna be good at something if you don't
You
even
don't
like
even know if
it?
you like
And
it.
your goal is to just be famous. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna burn out quick, you're gonna quit, and it's just a waste of time.
Okay.
So do yourself a favor, and also do your co-stars a favor, because if you're not, there fully.
Then the chemistry's off.
It
It's not
sucks.
working. It's not, it'll reveal on camera. Good. One thing you wish you would have known earlier.
You mean about acting?
Yeah. Or just the industry itself, or somewhere along the
I wish I knew that the industry is actually, it's so cutthroat, right?
Yeah.
You have to have really thick skin. And
Okay.
I think in the beginning of my career, I kind of let people just walk all over me and all that. So I had to learn kind of the hard way that, you're there to do your job,
Yeah.
and people are going to want certain things from you, and you have to have a strong, good head on your shoulders to get through all that kind of stuff, because a lot of people will, compromise themselves, compromise their morals, and all that. So, and you'll ultimately just end up hurting yourself. So I would say, just have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so I got a couple quick rapid fire questions. So a little fun, lighter mood.
Yeah.
Favorite on-set snack?
Oh, I would say any kind of fruity gummy snack,
Oh my
or
God.
Cheez-Its.
You're talking to a dental hygienist here. You know,
Oops.
no, I feel you. Pre-audition routine. Was it like?
Pre-audition routine. I make sure I try to get at least 6 hours of sleep.
Okay.
I always do cardio in the morning, fasted, just to wake up.
Wake up,
and, have the blood flowing, and then I pray.
Do you gym all the time? Like, how's your workout routine? I know you gotta stay
pretty much. Yeah.
camera sharp, camera ready.
Yeah, because I have a certain type. Everybody has a
Yeah.
type. Like some people are, super skinny. Some
Yeah.
people are built. I try to stay consistent with what my headshots look like.
Okay.
And so I do watch what I eat. I have to, train. I do train pretty much every day.
Yeah.
At least something. If I'm not working out, like lifting, then I'm
At least
doing
some
cardio.
cardio. Yeah. Okay. Favorite genre to watch?
Right now I think I would say drama and thrillers. I really enjoyed Netflix's The Beast in Me.
Yes.
It's with Matthew Rhys and
It was really good.
Claire
We watched
Danes.
that.
Yeah,
We
it was good.
cleared that in like a day.
Yeah, that was a really fun watch.
Yeah.
Also, I'm into Korean reality shows,
Okay.
dating shows.
Okay.
Yeah, because people think that I think maybe people think that actors just watch a ton of shows and movies and stuff. But it's I want to be away from that when I'm not doing it, and just rest and not think too much. So I see the positives, the benefits of watching reality TV, because then you shut off.
Yeah. Okay. One word for the season of life you're in right now.
I'm gonna say resurgence.
Okay.
Just because I just feel like I've just been discovering more of who I am.
Yeah.
And how I operate, and I've just been learning myself really. And so I feel like I'm this plant, and I've been soiled and stuff, and then I'm being watered, and I'm seeing the benefits now.
Yeah.
So it's like a resurgence.
Love it. I love it. Well, thanks, James, for sitting down with us. I truly enjoy. I'm wishing you nothing but success. We're gonna be following your journey. And tell the listeners where they can follow you and how they can keep up with you.
Yeah, I only have IG really, so I would say just follow me on Instagram if you want, at James Adam Lim.
Yes. And make sure you guys subscribe, and share on YouTube, Chit-Chat with JNeaira. And if this inspired you to keep going, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends. And if you're looking to be an actor, it's time to get in your bag. You said get in those classes, so find you some classes.
Yes, ma'am.
And let's do it. Until next time. Yes.